Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to be talking about setting realistic goals, okay? And that's basically it. Set realistic goals, period. The thing is for me, I have a tendency of setting super high goals that that are obviously achievable, but are they really achievable? That's the big question. Like, what time frame are they achievable in? It's just like the stock market, really. In the stock market, you have to be super disciplined. You have to figure out what your target goal is and where you're going to sell, and you need to know where you're going to buy. And you need to have this number in your head of, after looking at the highs and the lows, you can figure out where you're going to buy and around where you're going to sell. It's not that hard to do. The hardest part about this, though, is actually doing it realistically and wanting it so badly that you end up setting unrealistic expectations or unrealistic goals in the long run. So essentially, like take e-commerce for instance. If you sell $10 a day, or let's just say $100 a day worth of products, varying in price, whatever the price is, you're making at least $100 a day, okay? That is still a very decent income at the end of each month of, $3,000 a month, which, yeah, to a lot of people does not sound like a lot, and yeah, it's not a lot in terms of, living in certain cities and certain areas in the U.S., but in other areas in the world and in other areas in the U.S., it is actually, you could live off of that money. You could live and have a place to stay, place to sleep, and, money for food and stuff. So really, and another thing is that you don't stop there. Just because you reach a goal doesn't mean that's where you stop. That doesn't mean, oh, I've reached my goal. Okay, now it's time to settle and not do anything else or not focus on anything else. You don't want to do that. You want to set realistic goals so you can achieve them and then set a new goal that's achievable. So for instance, when you're starting a new store, when you're starting a new brand or something, you plan it out, you get everything done and looked at, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a goal to make $10 a day, at least. Or you could say, I wanna sell one product a day. Sell just anything, one thing a day. That's what my goal, that's what I wanna do. And you might ask yourself, how on earth am I gonna be able to do that? And there's tons of creative ways. You could even set, if that sounds too much, you could even set your goal to sell a product a week. Sell one thing a week and start from there. And then sell 2 things, and then sell 3 things a week, and keep going until, sky's the limit. So, but my whole point is that it goes back to my other video that I made in terms of just getting started. Just start. Just don't look at it and don't create this mountain for you to have to climb. Make it as easy for you as possible and focus on just doing a realistic goal per day and achieve that goal. So like my goal for today is to basically sell one product, and that's it. Sell one product on one of my stores, and if I can do that, then I've reached my goal and I deserve to go get lunch. Or I deserve to go do something, because you have to give yourself rewards and you want to make it achievable for yourself. So yeah, if just go in and make something achievable. If you're starting something new, go and find a way to make that $1 or sell that one product, or do that one thing that you would consider being successful. If it's trading the stock market, then make one good trade today. It could be anything. If you made 10 terrible trades, it's like, but at least you're trying. And if you make one good one, then you're good to go. Even if you lost money, you made one good trade. So this is kind of a mind trick, but at the same time, it keeps you from completely giving up on what you're trying to do. You know, whatever you're trying to do, just make realistic goals so that you can achieve them and do it. And give yourself some sort of motivation. So I woke up this morning and I looked at my phone, look at Robinhood, because I love Robinhood. And I checked it out and I was like, okay, I'm just going to, this stock looks like it's pre-market, and this stock looks like it could go pretty good. And so I traded it, and of course it went up, and I was like, awesome, it's going up, woohoo. I didn't sell, obviously. I'm playing with like less than $20, so I'm literally just playing around, you know, that's it. But so yeah, and I bought some cryptocurrency. I'm not gonna give the details of what I'm buying, just because, you know, I don't want it to be, I don't want, you know, to sound like I'm trying to shell out different stocks and crap like that. But anyways, so it went up, and yeah, I could have sold, and I actually was going to, but I figured, okay, it's only $20 or less than that. It's actually not $20, it's less than that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna see what happens. I would sell here if this was a big sum of money, I would sell right here. But I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. So why sell? I just wanna know. So of course, it hit the peak, it went back down, started its ABC correction, and I was like, okay, ABC correction, this is gonna be fine. I could buy more at this ABC correction if I wanted to, and then let me see if we'll go ahead and start on a whole new track, basically. And I haven't checked it actually yet today. So I haven't checked it since this morning to actually see if it fulfilled that ABC and then started going back up, or if it continued to the downtrend and continued correcting downward. So I guess that we're gonna find out. But yeah, cryptocurrency right now, huge jump for some reason earlier today, this morning. So we'll have to see what happens. We'll have to see what's going on, because I'm not missing the crypto train this time around. So I'm definitely gonna wait till there's reasonable, you know, it's obvious that it's on the uptrend, because right now it looks like it's kind of turning around, but we've seen this before, and I've hopped on the train before, and no, it didn't turn out that well. So anywho, so yeah guys, set realistic goals. Do that and achieve those goals. Focus on what's important and ask yourself what is important to you. You know, what is important to you today? What's important that you get accomplished today? And really just focus on doing that, get that done, and write out a list. Like I was talking about in my last video, really write out a list of what you're gonna be doing today, what you wanna focus on today, what you wanna achieve today. It could be 3 things, 4 things, and they don't have to be in any specific order. So what I do with my list is I do round 1, and round 1 is I go through and I think of every single possible thing that I need to get done. It doesn't have to be in a day, it could be in any kind of time frame. Every single possible thing I need to get done. And then step 2, I organize those things in terms of priority. What I think is most important and what is least important. And then 3, I pick what I want to focus on. I've already know what I want to focus on, because I prioritized what needs to be done first in that order. And then the fourth thing is about what am I passionate about, or not really passionate. What can I focus on the best right now? What am I geared to focus on the best? Because sometimes you wake up in the day and you're just really gung-ho for finishing or doing something. And so obviously that's what you're going to be very efficient at right now. So why not focus on that? So you need to ask yourself, what are you gung-ho and efficient at right now? And if you're not gung-ho and efficient about anything, then you're just being lazy, and you need to figure out a way to knock yourself out of being lazy. because we all get there, at least I do, and it's really hard sometimes to decide and to do something. Go out and run, go out and hike, go do something, exercise, think about what you're going to be doing, get some coffee in your system, I don't know, do whatever you do to get focused, and then you can pick from that priority list. Okay guys, well, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys are having a great day, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. That's where I post some life stuff. If you want to follow me, like, dislike, I don't care. I do reply to all the comments below in the first hour of the video, so of being posted. So if you want me to talk with you, then add a comment or whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later, probably tomorrow or whatever. Chowder.